let's get started on your reading. See what's going on in your world. I know the full moon in Sagittarius just happened. And, that's pretty fiery energy. Also, I feel like with the archer being like the symbol of Sagittarius, really symbolizes like finding direction. And, with it being the full moon, it also it's also like about illumination, illumination of self, or, becoming more aware. So let's see. Alright, so we have Matangi. She is the tantric queen of outcasts, unveiling the hidden inner power to thrive outside conventional society. If you have been denied love and respect, she brings healing and empowerment. If you have suffered rejection, abandonment, or have been labeled as unworthy in any way, she brings dignity and repair. She clears the way for a creative, joyful, and vibrant life path. So yeah, that's pretty good energy right off the bat. I feel like, this is kind of like signaling like an era of redemption, I feel like, in aspects of your life that you feel like you would have had, or you wish you could have had like a better shot at, or, let's see. Let's see what the cards have to say about you. I remember Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Before I continue, I kind of want to tap into this a little bit. This could be in regards to like past life regression, or like, getting memories through your dreams. It's kind of remembering what was written in the Akashic records, kind of remembering like, oh yeah, like this was a lesson I needed to learn. These were the soul contracts I had. This is the karmic debt that needed to be paid for whatever reason. And it's like kind of coming to a level of awareness and understanding. This is kind of one of those things too, though, that you gotta like learn on your own. Usually these kinds of things happen, like soul memory is triggered by like an event, or like, falling into alignment with your path or your purpose here. Trust the timing. And trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Right? So you've got plenty of time, and, don't be impatient. I feel like, that's really calling you to focus on being a more patient person. Because, in regards to whatever you're trying to achieve or accomplish here, divine timing is always at play. You get what you get when you're meant to have it. You're the one that wrote it down in the Akashic records. So, yes. I'm going to use this deck today. My Light Seers deck. So, let's see. What are you remembering? I feel like diving into that, that past life regression, that comes out of like, once you've done your healing, or like you've been doing healing and like really focused on self, and that's when your soul starts falling more into alignment with your body. You guys start operating as a unit rather than fighting against each other, The monkey mind kind of quiets down, and you start feeling your soul come alive a bit more, right? And you feel like that sense of like purpose, or feeling driven, motivated towards something here. So let's see. Alright, so right off the bat we have Knight of Wands. And then Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So what I'm getting from this message here is that you may have had to let go of something in the past, something that left you feeling pretty emotionally guarded. Something that kind of, in the same way that you're like emotionally guarded in this Nine of Wands, also it shows empowerment and the ability to rebuild yourself after, some sort of loss here. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, that's like, yeah, having to let go of certain things, old ideals, right? That one straight up smacked me in the face. I could not believe this. I'm going to pull clarifiers as I'm reading. So yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I see you letting go of something before it even gets an opportunity to sprout, right? Like dropping some sort of situation here. With the World in reverse, though, you know what? Let me clarify this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. What is it that you were letting go of? Okay, so Ace of Pentacles in reverse was clarified by the Five of Pentacles, which really signifies that what you're letting go of is something that leaves you feeling lonely or emotionally neglected or unfulfilled, right? With the Ten of Swords in reverse, this is something that you've already walked away from. I feel like right now you're just in the energy of emotionally like repairing from that and like coming into a sense of like wholeness with that. And with the High Priestess, I see you taking divine guidance at this time or like really tapping into your intuition. Also looking at the runes above her head, that really to me symbolizes like ancestry, right? And so like I feel like you should tap into your ancestral roots a little bit. With the Hanged Man in reverse, I see like the removal of obstacles, right? And that's showing up right under the Ten of Swords in reverse. So it's like as soon as you left that situation and now you're in that energy of rebuilding from that. I feel like it removed obstacles for you and like the pathway was clear. Like I just hear that song, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. And right on the top of the deck is the Nine of Cups, right? Nine of Cups, which I'm going to pull because as you see, none of the rest are like that. Nine of Cups is all about wish fulfillment. In my other deck that's also made by Chris Ann, the Muse Tarot deck, you see it's like a genie coming out of a lamp, right? And in this, you see a girl coming out of like a treasure chest with all these cups. Cups represent like emotional abundance. Like feeling empowered, feeling loved, feeling motivated, driven, all that stuff. It's wish fulfillment. It's like you went through a lot of hardships and that's why, you're getting this. It's the ebb and flow of the universe. For how hard you suffered, you must also be, given happiness, and abundance. It's the equalizing nature of the universe, like you experience one extreme and then you're going to experience an equal measure of the opposite. It's like Newton's law, or like cause and effect. Like every action has an equal opposite reaction type of energy. Anyway, so the Emperor in reverse. So the Emperor shows up in reverse too. I want to talk about that. This could have to do with like feeling feeling a little out of balance or feeling a little self-conscious. Emperors are pretty like proud. Like they're prideful. Not in a negative way, like in a leader kind of way. Like they show up and but it's kind of that energy of like self-doubt. You're like thinking less of yourself. So let's see. You need to stop. Okay. Six of Wands in reverse. This could be because you're feeling like you could be feeling just like here. Let me see what else is here. I want to see. Okay. Sorry. So what I'm seeing here is over the Emperor. I pulled two cards. I pulled over the Emperor, right? And I'll show you these. With the Six of Wands in reverse, I see the energy of letting go of people who were attention seeking. People who were very like kind of like always wanting to be in the spotlight, pretty, whatever. And then I see the Empress showing up, right? We've got Emperor and the Empress showing up over the Emperor, right? Which indicates like, they're divine counterparts, right? Also Aries energy, if that's relevant. But they are divine counterparts. So, where the Emperor is like the leader and the like the more business minded one, the one that's more like analytical and more focused on that kind of stuff. The Empress is the one who's like bringing things to life, like very creative energy. This could also represent like an actual like parent, but it basically really symbolizes like being like an earth mother kind of energy or earth father if you're, because gender's not really a thing in tarot. But like kind of tapping into that creativity and all that. So, right over the High Priestess comes the Ten of Cups, right? Ten of Cups is like happiness, abundance, right? And here I'm seeing more unity with this Emperor and Empress. So you could be in union, or I feel like this is showing up as you are. It's not like saying like you're going to be, it's kind of like you let things go, and this kind of is like, like things shifted. And it's like, this is like how it's growing, right? With the Sun energy, Leo energy, that really, this it talks about like abundance, wish fulfillment, happiness, growth, getting in touch with your inner child, right? The Hermit, Virgo energy. That really talks about like the time that you needed for, yourself, taking time for introspection and insight, right? Because in the past you had to make a decision, right? With the Two of Pentacles in reverse. These reversals really feel like past energy to me. Because this is like saying a decision has already been made in regards to this, right? And I feel like you were in the hermit energy while making this decision, you know, kind of that solo energy where you had to let go of something with the Five of Swords in reverse. But it does look like you are in union or may have just gotten in union. So what does that mean to be with a divine counterpart, right? Well, it's not like a karmic relationship. It's going to be a lot more happiness and a lot more freedom and a lot more understanding and a lot less headaches, right? This is showing up in the reverse. Whereas in the past you may have had to deal with this, but it's like saying it's the end of that, because I see that there was a time where, there was a lot of that feeling dissatisfied and feeling like shit just wasn't working out, right? So let's see, what else does the tarot have to say? Eight of Wands, this really is in regards to putting in work and team efforts, being able to collaborate and co-create. Five of Wands in reverse. Dude, we got 555 on the board. This is a lot of transitions, a lot of changes that are kind of all happening, I feel like right now, it's like the Five of Wands in reverse, this is like averting conflict or letting go of conflicted ideas or letting go of being conflicted in general, and just kind of knowing what you want, especially with that Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's like being very decisive and just knowing and not being stuck in a crossroads or kind of in limbo, See, Two of Swords in reverse also indicates a sense of direction there. Also, with the Two of Swords in reverse, this could indicate that somebody's not at peace. But I see a lot of you evading conflict, so I don't feel like this is you. Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like exes might be jealous at this time with the Two of Swords in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups is like somebody who admires you or cares about you or has affections for you. That being in reverse, it's like they lost that. And they're not at peace because I feel like you've moved on. You let them go. You're like, they were just a headache to you. Yeah, Nine of Swords in reverse tells me you're not even upset about this. You're just like, whatever, you moved on, you're good. Queen of Wands in reverse, this energy of the person you were dealing with, very opposite of the Empress energy because the Empress showed up in the upright. Queen of Wands in reverse is like the Queen of Lies or manipulation, controlling, trying to, misuse love and affection. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, I see that this is the very opposite of the Queen of Wands in reverse, right? And so it's like you found somebody here, somebody that you see as valuable, with that pentacle there. I feel that you see them as valuable and mature and level-headed. But the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you let go of things that just weren't growing, right? You didn't want that indecisiveness in your life. And it just kind of keeps repeating this message of you chose to move forward. You chose something better, something more fulfilling, something that brings joy and happiness to you rather than staying focused on this negative energy from the past that keeps popping up in jealousy and trying to, manipulate their way through, so let's see what the Oracle has to say for you. Yeah, see, first card out is stepping away, you know, and it showed up right over the Queen of Wands in reverse. As you can see, like, this is the Empress energy, right? This is that divine feminine energy, right? And the Queen of Wands would be also if she was in the upright, right? Because the Empress is all the queens in the upright. So one in reverse could not be the Empress. Same goes for the Emperor, you know, like, it's kind of like, well, I mean, the Emperor's in reverse, but that's a lack of confidence or whatever, which I feel like is something to be addressed, especially if you are in union with your Empress, because, or vice versa, because I feel like they're showing up very confident, you know, they're showing up as very nurturing and compassionate, and so, like, I feel like they're trying to help build you up in that way. Spread your wings, you know, it's just more confirmation to just keep moving forward with what feels right, you know, what feels like love, or what feels like, you know, something that you want to embark on, you know. I don't even feel like it's a choice, you know. Some people are upset about that, but you've already made up your mind. You already did the work on yourself, and this is like everything that you've asked for from the universe coming to fruition for you. So that's pretty much what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I bid you adieu, and I will catch you on the next one.